Hi, it's me, Little E, and we're starting a new YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Man, that's a lot that's a lot to remember. But a new series. It's called 8 with Elliott, taking 8 random questions and asking them to well-known race car drivers. Some are related to racing. Some are just weird, random questions that I had in my mind. You know, this human mind up here can be filled with anything, okay? So I just brainstormed some random questions. If you're watching our videos and you have any questions that you might want to be on the show, comment them in the comment section below. Make sure to follow us. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll get into it a little bit shortly. Literally out. So. Hello.
Little E, what's going on?
What's going on?
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. We've done this before. Still gonna go through it since last time it didn't record with sound for some reason.
But you're not meant to say that. You're meant to be like, I haven't spoken to you for ages. Welcome to the show.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Sup? It's been for ages.
Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. Welcome to 8 with Elliott. 8 random questions.
Yeah.
Just introduce yourself and what you do.
All right, I'm Scott McLaughlin, and I drive the number 3 Team Penske INDYCAR. And I was racing for Penske in Australia and racing Supercars, which is like the Australian NASCAR, you could say. And now I switched over to America in late 2020 and started driving IndyCars.
So let's get started. So number 1, what's your favorite race win of all time?
My favorite race win it'd probably be the Bathurst 1000. I won that in 2019 with Penske and Supercars. But one that's right behind it would have to be 2022 St. Pete. My first IndyCar win, so that was a pretty special moment and something that really like kick-started my career again here in America, which was really nice.
You said it was in 2019.
Yep.
So that would be when I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
And back when I was 5, I'm not sure if I knew you.
No, I don't think I'd met you yet. I only met you when I sort of came across. I knew of you. I knew you were keen interest in motorsport and whatnot, but it wasn't until I came over that I knew about your quarter midget endeavors.
So, number 2, do you believe in superstitions?
Yes, I do. I'm kind of organized with, like, when I get in the car. I get in the car from the left side over here in the Indy car, but I never did that in Australia because my race car was on the right side.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really make sense, but it's just what I've done. I think I've got the same process, you could say, and I guess that makes me superstitious because I never want to change that process. But like, I won't walk under ladders. I won't put an umbrella up inside. So you can definitely say I'm superstitious.
Yeah, I don't believe in superstitions. I just feel like it's a safety hazard to walk under a ladder. Like, what if there's somebody on that ladder?
I agree.
They fall, and the ladder falls, and you break your arm or something.
Well, I'm the same with,
it's just real dangerous. Question number 3. Who's your favorite race car driver other than yourself?
So my favourite one would have to be Greg Murphy. He's a guy from New Zealand, and he used to race supercars. Back when I was your age, he was my hero and someone I looked up to. And now I'm very lucky I get to call my hero my friend. So we keep in contact. But he did all the things that I wanted to do. Like, he won Bathurst. He got pole at Bathurst. And I remember when I was about your age, I watched him win some races in New Zealand in supercars. So ever since then, I wanted to be a racing driver already because of him, and he was my idol. And
yeah, so question number 4. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That's a good question. You know, I love sushi, and sushi's kind of good for you. So, like, I would probably eat that for the rest of my life.
For seafood, I only eat fish and sometimes
But
crab.
you don't like the raw fish, you know, like what you see on a sushi, right?
No.
You like it when it's cooked. See, I like it either way.
Fish. Question number 4. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I would fly, little E. Because I reckon being able to fly to all my races and fly back and forth to your house, my house, to everyone else's house, like, how cool would that be?
Okay, first question that comes to mind. What would you do with all your luggage?
That's a very good question. But, you know, I wouldn't even need to, like, worry about that because I would just fly to, say we were racing in Alabama. I'd fly to Alabama, get in my car, do practice, and I'd fly home, go to sleep, then fly back to Alabama for the race, and then fly back. I wouldn't need. I just wear my clothes that I've got on and be fine.
Well, if you were going there and you happened to run into a super stormy day,
yeah,
what would that be like?
I could wear a raincoat. You just never know.
If I could fly, I would basically just put all the luggage in a backpack, kind of. And if it starts to rain, like there's jacket in my backpack, so stop,
put it over your head.
take out my book, or take off my book bag, and put on the raincoat, and then continue. So
yeah,
that's
that'd be perfect.
Pretty good answer. So 6. Did you ever get an F in school?
I definitely did get an F in school, but not very often. My mum and dad were very strict. It was just a matter of passing and make sure I understood it and doing my work. They were more important to me doing my work and the report card they got back from the teachers saying, all right, he had good attention or he was behaved well or whatnot like that, because then they knew I was actually trying.
In your school years, did you go to college?
No, I went to trade school. I was like, okay, well, if all motorsport fails, I said I want to build race cars or be a part of motorsport in some ways. So I learned how to weld, cut metal. So I became a sheet metal fabricator by trade. So I went to school for 4 years, trade school for 4 years, and I've got trade 4 years of trade school done, and I'm a sheet metal fabricator. If it all fails, if I tomorrow decide to retire from racing, I can start my own fabrication shop.
So question number 7. If you found a lottery ticket for $10 million, what would you do with it?
First thing I'd do, I would pay off everyone's debt with my family, on both sides of my family, whether it's my wife's side or my own side. And then I would, with the rest of the money, I'd buy some sort of real estate that would make us income for the rest of my life, so I don't have to work.
And question number 8. Do you like board games?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite board game?
I love Monopoly.
Yeah, I like Monopoly too.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it because you get into like, well, our family, we get into fights of Monopoly. It's so funny. We were always very aggressive. Sometimes Monopoly can go for days.
So, thank you for coming on and letting us interview you just to talk a little bit for 8 with Elliott.
Thanks, little E. I appreciate it, and thanks for what you do. You're a good race driver, and you just keep working hard. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
Good luck this IndyCar season.
Thank you, my man.
Well, thank you again. And this is Little E out.
Out. See you, bud.
See ya.